And we should be officially live. Yes, we should be officially live. Let's give it a couple seconds, but we should be officially live on this amazing, very tan kind of a day. And today, I think many of you already know what we're doing, but one of the things that you don't know is something that I'm going to put on the stream that's very new to maybe a lot of you. For all of you watching today, let me make sure before we do anything, let me make sure before we do anything, let's make sure that we are officially live. Let's make sure that we officially, I think we are officially live. Let me make sure. Let me make sure that we are officially live. Yes. We are officially live on YouTube. Yes, we're officially live on YouTube. And for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, for any one of you rewatching this stream, today, viral cooking New York strip steak with some whiskey challenge. Look at these New York strips. Look at these New York strips. Today, I'm going to give you a little tutorial of cooking. Yes. And I love that you guys are always here. You guys are amazing. Somebody over here in the chat room says, I love the streams. I'm always watching you. Thank you so much, Tommy. William, thank you so much for being here. First one in the chat room. And obviously, we do have wrenches. If you want to be a wrench, all you have to do is be part of the community, be part of the chat room, and also send super chats whenever you can to appreciate the stream, whenever you can. And all of you can be part of this amazing community by just being part of the chat room. Yes. But look at here. I did pick this out. Marbling on there is exceptional. It's really good. Before I even talk about that, you know what we're gonna do to start off? Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Yes. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? When to move on. To start off the stream, I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do. Dang. Dang, that looks nice. Should I save this one for tomorrow? I don't know if I will. I personally am starting to think that maybe I should keep it, put it on the side. What do you think? Chat room, what do you think? What do you think I'm going to do? What do you think I should do with that? What do you think? Anyways, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I got the ribeyes, not the ribeyes, New York strips. Look at these New York strips. Oof. I picked these out, and I do know that many of you want to see this. You're going to see it. Before you see it, let's put it a little bit on the hot side. Let's put it on the hot side. You can see it, right? Oof. Look at the marbling on this. Oh, my Lord. Look at the marbling on this. I picked this one out. Oof. Look at that. I picked the marbling on that. It's beautiful. It's a doozy. But you know what? If you don't know already, I like to show you good things. And one of the things that I want to show you right now currently is something that I'm going to be drinking. And for a lot of you watching, I know many of you tune in to the streams on a daily basis. I see you. Yes? Hit the like button. We need the likes. Tommy, tap the screen a couple of times. Alabama, I see you, Alabama. We did Tomahawk last week. I might do Tomahawk this weekend. Tap the screen a couple of times to get that like up. And for all of you, I will be drinking some whiskeys. Today, I'm not going to put this on the challenge, but this is Glenlivet 18. I will be drinking this one just because sometimes you got to drink some scotch before you drink the American whiskey. Yes, I've been saying that recently, and it works. It does work. But if you like the stream so far, don't forget, comment or subscribe. All right, comment, subscribe. If you don't like the tan, let me know. If you don't like the tan, let me know. You can see, look, I'm nice and tan, and bam, white boy. Again, let's do that one more time. I'm nice and tan, and then boom, white boy. Okay, before I even say anything, right? Today on the stream, I'm going to show you some whiskeys. Review on the whiskeys challenge today will be, here we go. Here's some whiskeys that we're going to be putting on the stream today. You've seen this one recently. I'm going to put it on here. And also, I'm going to be putting this one on here, which you see already here. But we will be putting a George Zickel up against some of these whiskeys. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tune in for that one. I'm looking forward to drinking this one again. And you know what time it is. Whiskeys don't have any sugar. So you honestly shouldn't get any bad health issues with it. Just drink it accordingly, drink it responsibly, and do not overindulge. Anyways, now that I say that, chat room, you guys already know what time it is. I need to do something for you, and what am I going to do for you? I'm going to do something new. Next thing I'm about to drop here is something I've never had in my life. Maybe I had it one time, but I usually don't even have it, right? So, for all of you, I'm just going to say this. Here we go. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. I've never had this in my life. I decided to buy it today, and we're going to see if this is good. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this? I don't even know. I just know that this is a German beer. So for all of you, if you've had this, let me know if you had it. Never had it in my life. We're going to see how this is. This is literally completely German. This is since 1817. So I don't know anything about this, but I do know that German beer tends to be really good. So there we go. We're going to start with this. Somebody says it's very good. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's super cold, by the way. Super cold. This comes in a 4-pack. This is a original German Pilsner. And I've never had this in my life. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's up with this. Okay, now that you can see that. Once I started drinking this, we will be seasoning our steaks. I'm going to show you how to season our steak before anything. I need to show you how to pour, right? So let's pop this open. To pour, yes, to pour. You're going to be putting this over here in the corner. And again, you're just going to dip it on the side. There we go. It should just flow right naturally. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you say, look at that. Yes, yes. Look at this. So I've never had this before. I'm going to give you the review on this one. This is going to be essential of you cooking. If you're cooking and you're drinking apple juice, like if you're cooking and you're drinking apple juice, there's something wrong with you. If you're cooking and you're drinking lemonade, maybe that's all right. But you need to drink something that can give you a little refreshing vibe. Also, this is not American. This is German. And guess what? No American team is in the World Cup anymore, yeah? Shout out to the tan and shout out to my white boy right here. White boy skin. Okay, here we go. Super light is a Pilsner. Super light is a Pilsner. Here we go. So this is a Pilsner, yes, the original German Pilsner. And for somebody watching, it does say a couple of things here. It says a premium Pilsner, original German Pilsner, 4.8% ABV. And again, I do know that Gen Z need to figure it out. They need to figure it out. Drink some German beer, yeah? All right, for all of you millennials, you guys are amazing. The boomers, here we go for the boomers. For all of you Gen X, for any of you out here, millennials, yes, yes. Do me a favor, hit the like button in the chat room. Tap the screen a couple times. Let's review this one before I start doing the steak. And I think I'm going to do the third steak. We're going to see. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. I got to say, that is good. I gotta say, get your big head, get your big head. It's real good. This is fantastic. And dang, that's nice. It gives you a little bit of strong, nice finish. But this is really refreshing. Good, good, good. I've never had this before. And again, very light. And again, is this good for you to cook and use with your barbecue? I'm going to give you the final review right here. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. That is impressively good. That is refreshing. That is good. That's what a Pilsner should taste like. It's not a lager. It's not a lager. It's a Pilsner. And the best part about this Pilsner, it doesn't leave you that. It doesn't leave you that bitter. You know, the Pilsner. Some of these Pilsners, not German, but just in general, some of the Pilsners. If you buy any beer that's a Pilsner, you're gonna have a little bitterness at the end, and it lingers. Sometimes, if I can explain to you what it is, it's almost like having a bad lime. You know, when you have a bad lime and that bitterness lingers? Well, sometimes as Pilsners, they have that strong finish and that strong, grippy bitterness. This one doesn't have that, which this one is, I'm just going to say, this one, you can tell I'm chugging this pretty fast. It's good. First Ranch in the chat room. Shout out to the First Ranch in the chat room. First one in the chat room. He don't like putting for any of you, yes. Somebody says excited for 50. Man, I'm 166 years old, so some of you don't believe that's cool. Let's drink this up. Intensely amazing. Here we go. For all of you, here's a beautiful New York strip that I'm going to be making. And I think I'm going to make 3 of them. Why am I going to make 3 of them? Well, to be honest with you, I'm going to eat one whole one today. I'm going to use one for fried rice. The smaller one I'm going to use for fried rice. So let's make 3. Let's make 3. Let's make 3 New York strips. There we go. Let's make 3. And look at the small one. Just so you see how beautiful it is. Look at the marbling. You see the marbling? Beautiful marbling, beautiful side, cut nicely. Butcher did a good job with this. Now, here comes a part of the cooking that you need to learn. Many of you don't know how to cook. That's not your problem. That's nobody else's problem except maybe your, I was going to say something else. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or you could blame it on your spouse. You could blame it on, just blame it on somebody that's not you, right? Most of the time, if you're with a woman, some of you men with women that they want to go out every night, well, you're not going to be able to learn how to cook, right? Some of you are not going to be able to learn how to cook. If you have some of you actually still live at home. Yes, some of you still live at home. There's almost like, what is it, a 2% or 5% of population that still lives at home? If you still live at home with mama, well, mama ain't going to show you how to cook. You're just not going to learn how to cook with mama. So if any of you still at home, living at home with mama, you ain't going to learn how to cook. And that could be another thing too, right? Anyways, before I even say anything else, I just want to say for all the men that work out, right? If you work out, you do workouts, remember these are good prepping meals to do. You can cook it one day and you can have it for the next 3 days. Now, what am I going to do with these? I'm going to eat both of these bigger ones in the next 24 hours. This last one, I'm going to chop it up and probably do it in some fried rice. That's what I plan on doing this weekend. So I'm going to use this for some fried rice. I'll just chop it up. So what seasoning am I use? Well, I was thinking about using this one, but it's not good to use. I don't think that I want to use something crazy like this. It's called Sweet Heat. I don't want to use something crazy like this in a meat like this, right? So what I plan to do is give you the little recipe that I have. And the recipe that I have is very simple, but you have to follow along with the recipe. Now, here's the recipe. First off, you're going to need Gravy Master, all right? Gravy Master. This is almost like Worcestershire. This is like Worcestershire sauce, but it's a little bit deeper. I would rather you use Worcestershire sauce instead of this because I don't have any more Worcestershire. I'm using the rest of what I have here, all right, which shouldn't be enough, but I'm using the rest of the Kiko soy on this recipe. These are the two things I'm going to be using to baseline the whole plate so that when I'm flipping it, every time I flip it on here, it just absorbs, the meat absorbs it. And of course, you're going to need olive oil, so olive oil. Make sure you use some olive oil, right? Okay, the first thing is that you need to figure out the seasoning, my man. And the seasoning will be, by the way, this beer is good. The seasoning that I will be using will be this one. This is Bearded Butcher, the blended, the butter blend. This is what I'm using, and for some of you, if you want to see the inside, well, you can see the inside, that's what she said, but I'm going to say this. They have big holes, there's big holes. That's what she said. There's big holes. That's what she said. We're going to put this over here. So, let's start preparing our New York strip. I'm going to cook something with this, right? I'm going to cook some explosive diarrhea vegetable. You guys already know what it is, right? Explosive diarrhea vegetable. Guarantee. Explosive. Now, if you see, there's no explosive there, but if you see the thumbnail, I put mask. I put a mask on the thumbnail. Reason why is because explosive diarrhea, there's a lot of people here in the USA is getting it, and I think it's pretty nasty. I don't like it. I don't like to smell it, and I don't like anybody that does that, right? Anybody that does that, no. Anyways, before we do anything, let's start off by doing this, yes? Here we go. We're going to start off olive oil on these New York strips. You're going to put a heavy amount. Heavy amount. There's a lot of them, heavy amount. Whipping crew, you know what time it is. A heavy amount. Now you do that. Make sure that your whiskey is not in the way. Make sure your whiskey is not in the way. Let's move that whiskey one time. Matter of fact, we're going to move this. The hell do I need olive oil anymore? Maybe we should put this right here. Look at that. Look at that doozy. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Look at that doozy. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to be putting on 4 sides. One, 2, 3, 4. There you go, on 4 sides. 4 sides. I will be using the gravy. It's called the Gravy Master. This is for strictly cooking on the grill. And now on 4 sides, I'm going to try to put as much as this. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to put 4 sides. Let me put this in one whole side. That's to lower the sweetness. That's to lower the sweetness. Okay, now that I did that, reminder, we're still going to put the seasoning, right? Again, good stuff, right? Good stuff. Okay, we're going to put this over here, yeah? Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. I'm gonna chug this as much as I can. Don't forget, Super Chance are active. Don't forget to hit the like button. Super Chance are active. I've only slept 3 hours. Here we go. Let's drink this up. I've only slept 3 hours. Is it 3 hours? Wait a minute, I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. I only slept 4 hours. All right, here we go. Here we go, only 4 hours. First thing you need to do is flip it, right? You're going to flip it. Use your hand. If you're inside, use something, man. Okay, we're going to flip it. Make sure that the olive oil gets both sides. Olive oil needs to get both sides. All right. Ooh, look at that. That is coating it up. That is what you call coating it up. Damn. We are coating it up there on that last. Ooh, look at that. That's a coat of a coat if I haven't seen one before. Dang, that's coating it up. Okay, let me tilt this. We gotta tilt this a little bit. There you go. There you go. You see it? Oof. Dang. Looking good. Now it's time to put our seasoning. I'm only going to use this. I'm only going to be using this. Do me a favor, hit like, but if you haven't, I'm only going to be using this. Yes, yes. Somebody says, lather my meat. You know I like to do that in the shower. Now here we go. Seasoning. Make sure to do enough, but don't overdo it. These are thick pieces of steak. Don't forget, they're thick pieces of steak. There you go. Thick pieces of steak. That's good. Wow, that's nice. Boom, boom. That's good. All right, here we go. We can put it over here. Do me a favor, hit like if you haven't. I'll drink the rest of this. Cheers, all of you. That beer is good. Again, I don't even know how to say this. Bitburger. That's what I'm having. It's called Bitburger. Bitburger German beer. Or do they say Hypeburger? I don't know how they do it. A little bit suspect over there. You heard that? A little bit sus over there. All right, now we're gonna flip it. Look at that. Look at that coating of that black. Oof. That black coating. Oh, this one doesn't have black coating. What's going on here? What's going on here? We gotta coat this one black too. Where's the black coating on this one? I need that black coating down there, baby. Well, we got this black coating. There we go. There we go. Life is working better now. Hey, we got that black coating right there. Good. Look at this. This looks like a motor oil. Looks like motor oil. Looks like motor oil. That's nice. The marinade is going to be very good. And again, you want to do the sides too, right? You see the sides? You want to do the sides too. I'm gonna show you the sides, baby. Here we go. We're gonna do the sides too. The sides are looking mighty fine. All right, here we go. We gotta do the sides. If you don't do the sides, what are you doing? That's like saying you could go 30 minutes and you finish in 30 seconds. You gotta do the sides. Okay, now comes the seasoning. Seasoning is the main thing here, huh? One of the main things on the New York Strip, people lack and forget. You need to do the sides. If you don't do the sides, you're not doing it right. One of the bad things about working at a restaurant is that these sides they can't get cooked enough, because in the restaurants they don't use a barbecue grill. They don't, right? So they lack that sear. They lack that sear. They can only do so much. So what we're gonna do is on the side, this beautiful side. Yes, do me a favor, hit the like button. On this beautiful side, it should be nice and seared by the end of this stream. Now, how to sear it? Well, you have to let the flames start opening up. So how do you open up the flames? On your charcoal grill, again, I don't know how many times I gotta say this. Charcoal grill. Don't use fuel to start up your charcoal grill. That's like eating cat litter with your food. Don't do that. All right, start up your charcoal grill without those gas flames that you need. You don't need no gas flames. You don't need to put no fuel in your charcoal roll. You're gonna start it up naturally. And if you don't know how to, go check out the video where I start up naturally. Get yourself a dang chimney. If you don't have a chimney, use your hat or something. Use your girlfriend's hat or something. Or tell your girlfriend to blow on the floor so that it stays flowing. Do something. But never use fuel on your charcoal to start it, all right? Never do that. If you do that, you're a lost case, man. If you do that, I don't even know how you got your license to drive. I don't even know. All right, here we go. We're going to do this. Looks good. Looks excellent. My hands don't look pretty. My hands don't look excellent. Big hands. I could draw a turkey in my hand is so big. I could draw a turkey. This is the head, and these are the fins. They call them the fins. What are the feathers? I'm thinking about the Miami Dolphins. Man, I'm cooked. Miami Dolphins. What am I thinking about the Miami Dolphins for? Crazy work. All right. Now we're going to flip it, all right? Now it's time to flip this son of a gun. Oh, this is black as hell. Wow. That's what she said. Dang, this is black as hell. That's what she said. We're going to put this over here. Looks good. Oh, dang, this looks like I put some motor oil on this son of a gun. Damn, I can't wait to have some WD-40 right here. Is it WD-40? No. I can't wait to have that 15W. What is it? What is the oil? I don't remember the last time I did oil. 15W30. Here's a 15W Mobil 1. I use some Mobil 1. These birds, man, they're killing my vibe. You ever have somebody that just kills your vibe? You're like winning. And all of a sudden this person says, hey, I just want to let you know, I got cancer. What? Come on, man. Or like, you ever have a friend or somebody like that? Like, you're winning. You're winning when all of a sudden, hey, man, my dog just died. Come on, man. You can't just say that for tomorrow. Have you guys ever had a friend that just kills the vibe every time? Any of you have ever had a friend that kills the vibe? You're winning. Boom, win. And all of a sudden, I just want to let you know, I have a cat. My cat took the car and he drove into somebody's patio. Now I got to spend $500,000 on lawyers. Come on, man. You couldn't tell me the next day? Oh, you're winning. I know what's happening to some of you. Don't lie. I know what's happening to some of you. You're winning. Good winning. Whole day's winning. And all of a sudden, hey, man, I know you're not into it, but I'm a meteorologist. I'm your best friend forever. Just want to let you know that the meteor's hitting next week. I know you just won like $50 million, but the meteor's hitting next week. Come on, man. You couldn't tell me the week after? It's crazy, man. I know you guys had a boss ride before. Have you guys ever had a boss before? He goes, this week you guys have to do nothing. Nothing, just chill. We got a good week. Your bonus is coming next week. And then Friday, you're about to leave work. And all of a sudden, just don't forget, next week we're doing inventory. Make sure that everybody shows up Monday. Anybody that calls out is officially fired. What a minute. We've been winning. Dude, I'm telling you, life is like that sometimes. Sometimes you're just winning and just something happens, right? Winning, you guys ever had that happen to you? You get a flat tire, all of a sudden you fix a flat tire, you're good. Now the battery goes out. Has it ever happened to you? Life is crazy sometimes. I wonder sometimes, who thinks of these things? Gotta be somebody making these things, all right? Chat room, do me a favor, hit the like button. Over here, somebody says, no matter what happens, don't get drunk. Yes, any of you watching, please don't get drunk ever. If you're winning, don't get drunk. It's the last thing you want. How do you get drunk? Well, to get drunk, drink whiskey, have cocktails, have a wine. Go back drinking a wine, then go back to whiskey. If you want to really get messed up, if you want to throw up a shrimp, you just had shrimp and lobster, you throw it up, mixed drinks. That's a way to get drunk. And we don't do that here, yeah? I show you guys not to do that. Oh, we're going to be seasoning something. Let's start seasoning something, right? Today, I want to remind you, don't have vegetables in the next month or so. You're going to get explosive diarrhea. There's a thing in the USA. That's why I got the thumbnail with a mask. I have the thumbnail with a mask because there's explosive diarrhea everywhere. There's people out here posting up people of other people with straight explosive drip. And I don't know who records that, but if you have the audacity to record an old man having that drip and walking down the streets or in the mall, you're disgusting. Straight dookie right there. Anyways, before anything, April Neal, thank you so much for canceling your order to Edwin's OnlyFans. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing this, and how do you get explosive diarrhea? Well, apparently, if you eat vegetables, you're going to get that drip. Apparently, you're going to get that drip. If you eat spinach, artichokes, strawberries, berries, any kind of berries, dingleberries, you're going to get that drip. This is a new thing in the USA currently right now. It's a pandemic. Pandemic. So how do I stay clear from that? Well, I use the barbecue and I cook up any parasite that might be in the son of a gun. Anything that I'm putting on the grill is going to go at least to 350 degrees. It's going to get mopped up. You can have gingivitis loculitis in this son of a gun. I put this on the grill, and that gingivitis loculitis, maybe there's another Wuhan virus in here, it's gone. I put this on the grill and it's over, baby. I don't give a dang if there's mono in here because they got the ladies kissing this up, using this for their special OnlyFans. I don't care if there's a lady uses in a special OnlyFans. Whatever they got. And she is. I saw my dog over there in the helicopter. Anyways, enough of that. Shout out to the tan. Shout out to the look. Do you guys like the tan? I got a tan over here. Oof. Got a tan over here, and then white. I gotta work on this tan, and then white. I'm white. White. That doesn't mean that down below doesn't mean I'm white down below. Anyways, before anything, let's drink this up. I am white here, though. I'm white on our logo. I'm super white. You see how white I am? I'm super white. You see? I'm super white. Cheers to all of you. Okay, now that we did that, a huge blessing to all of you that are watching. If you're going through anything, this month is not mental health month. That was last month. Mental health month for men was last month. So pucker up, cowboy. You can't be complaining every month or every day. I pucker up and wake the hell up. Sometimes you just gotta do things. Today, what did I do? Today, I officially had a beautiful day till the end of my day, which is recently. Winning. And all of a sudden, boom, boom. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I haven't slept. That's another thing. I haven't slept. Slept 4 hours only. But that's not anybody's problem. That's my problem. Now, what do we use olive oil? Well, using olive oil helps to color this up. The olive oil actually sparks up a little bit of the charcoal. Not only does it spark up the charcoal a little bit, when it drips, it's going to drip with that olive oil. And not only that, each one of these explosive D's. I need to clean my hand after I just touched that. Every time you cook these, well, what the hell am I getting? What was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh, yeah, the olive oil. So the olive oil is going to allow you to keep some of that seasoning on there. So what you want to do is, this is why I recommend. I recommend this, and I'm the Iron Chef. I'm the Iron Chef out here, all right? So what I recommend is, do not put this flat on your grill. What I mean flat is, these explosive D, you will not be putting this down, okay? You're not going to be putting things down on the grill. You're going to put them up on the grill. The reason why you're going to put it up is because you want to make sure that anything that's on here just burns up. It's going to burn up just exactly like that. When it gets to the end of the cooking stage, when it gets to maybe half of the cooking stage, you could flip this. When you flip them, they're going to be flesh to grill. Flesh to grill. And when it's flesh to grill, that is when you can start making some of this seasoning. Look at this. Oof, look at that. I'm gonna give us a little bit of a bite. I want to give it a little bit of bite, so I'm giving it a little bit of bite. You're probably wondering what I'm using. I'm using Sweet Heat. This is Sweet Heat Chipotle. This is a mix of chipotle. Is a special mix of chipotle, brown sugar, sea salt, spices, chipotle peppers in here, and it also has smoked paprika, beautiful smoked paprika. One thing I don't like that this has, but it has it, sunflower oil. Anyways, this is Kinder's Sweet Heat. All right? As Kinder's Sweet Heat. Well, now that I said that, I'm not promoting that anymore. Well, maybe we're going to do this. Maybe I'm not going to even promote this. Let me just put this over here. Okay, so this looks beautiful. And again, you want to put olive oil. Okay? Olive oil is what you want to do. Don't use anything else but olive oil. All right? Olive oil is what you're going to be using. Look at this, beautiful. But it's going to be a little bit on that. It's going to be, I'm just going to say this. Going to be a little bit, just a tad bit. A little bit. It's going to have a little bit of heat. Little bit of heat. I like cars. I see you. I like cars. I like cars. I see you. I still forget. I never forgot. 2 weeks ago, I like cars send a red super chat. Everybody's been sending super chats. This is the month. It's a hard month. Everybody's saving money for their kids. I understand. Remember, you could always send appreciation on the stream. Super chats are active. Any of you can send a super chat. Also, don't forget to get the membership. You could get the membership instead of waiting for a free membership. You get the membership on the channel. Just go to the channel, click join, and you can get that membership. Also, there's a money sign next to where you're tapping. That is where you can send super chats, any kind of questions, anything you want. I'll stop just to see you, right? And if you remember, like I like cars, I see you. That's what it is. Okay, I feel like I just showboated. You know, I need to learn how to flop. But anyways, we're gonna start off drinking something that I kind of wanted to drink yesterday. I didn't pick it yesterday because I said, you know what? Let me tune in from the worst one to the best one. This is something that I like to drink. Now I'm starting to do this often so that you guys appreciate Scotch whiskey a little bit better. I'm gonna drink one of my favorite Scotch whiskeys on the planet. This used to cost $160, $150. It's gone down exponentially. It's gone down exponentially. If you find this for 120 or 130, please buy this. It has gone down exponentially. So we're gonna pop this open. Now, if you're into stogies, over here, Panthers suck, mama, come on. Who said Panthers suck? Come on. This is the Miami Heat. Miami. Where do we got Panthers? Where do we got Panthers? In the chat room, super chat. $2 super chat. $2 super chat. Jordy, thank you so much, Jordy. $2 super chat. Where do we got Panthers? Florida Panthers. Do I got a tattoo right here, Florida Panthers? Where we got? Where we got Florida Panthers? Where do we got Florida? Is my shirt for? Look, my shirt is teeth. My shirt is teeth. This is a Miami Heat hat. You see the hat? Miami Heat hat. I think Jordy got the wrong stream. Yesterday's stream was different, but today's stream was what it is. He says, Panthers suck, go Stars. Stars, they have no chance. I don't know when the Stars are ever going to have a chance, but the day that the Dallas Cowboys lose and officially retire Dak Prescott, the Dallas Stars will be number one. Dallas Cowboys will be number one. Dallas Mavericks will be number one. Till then, all of Dallas is cooked till the day Dak Prescott is off the field. I said it, just like I said, if you're betting on anything and Drake, the rapper, bets on something, bet opposite. If I speed, right? You know who it is? I show speed. If I speed has a jersey, if he has a jersey of Spain, bet the opposite team. There you go. I'm just going to tell you that's what it is. That's what it is. If Elon Musk is back in a company, be careful. Sometimes it's good as a 50-50. Just flip a coin. Might as well. Anyways, I like cars. I see you. Jordy, thank you so much, Jordy. Jordy, thank you so much. Even Jordy says it. Jordy says, it's not about the dank. It's not about the dank. It's about the Jerry. It's not about the dank. It's about the Jerry. You know, we got Jerry. Ooh-wee. Jerry looking around here. Look. We got Jerry right here. Whoa, look, we got Jerry right here. Dallas, we got Jerry right here. Look. I got Jerry right here. Ooh, 110 years old. This is the future, Jerry. There we go. Imagine being a man. Imagine owning a team. You know what kind of chef he has? He got a regular chef. He don't got me. He got a regular chef. I'm the best Iron chef when it comes to barbecuing. Now, I could do a lot of other things too. I could start cutting onions. I could start cutting shallots. I could start cutting celery. I could start doing some crazy thing. I could start doing some crazy stuff with a steak. But if I'm watching myself, and this goes for all of you, if I'm gonna unsubscribe. If I watch myself is not simple, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I gotta make sure that this is also simple for all of you. Gotta make sure that all of these recipes are simple for all of you. All right. Over here, affectionate. Thank you so much, affectionate. 8934. Thank you so much for the appreciation on the stream. He sent a little bit of a penny. I think he sent a penny on stream. Thanks so much. So forth, the super chance right now making me want to drink Scotch whiskey. And that's what I'm drinking. The Glenlivet 18. Let's start with this Glenlivet 18. I'm going to tell you all about it. Maybe I'm not going to even tell you nothing about it. You're going to see me drink it. And if you like my, if you like my, if you like my facial expressions when I drink this, buy it. But I would recommend you not to buy it. Anything you see on the stream, don't buy anything. All right? If you see zucchinis for free, don't buy it. If you see this whiskey, just don't buy it. If you see Kinders, don't buy it. Oh, everything I have out here is straight dookie, right? Here we go for all of you watching. None of these companies promote us. I don't want any of these companies to promote us. The moment a company comes out of the woodwork and wants me to promote something for big money, I'll say yes. I don't take $200. I don't take $300, $500 to promote any products. What I do is appreciate all of you, my members and subscribers, all of you that watch. I give you the real live stream. And at the end of the day, you guys send super chats and you guys are the support on this channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this every day. I'd be doing it once a year. Anyways, once a year. That's funny. Once a year. Some people shouldn't just. There's some people in YouTube that shouldn't be doing live streams. I'm just going to say that right now. Some people on YouTube shouldn't be doing live streams. If you're doing a live stream and it looks like a Zoom call, get out of YouTube. It ain't for you. Find some friends in real life. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Chat room, Edwin. Tab, I see you, Tab. John, I see you. Ijuan, I see you. Get that membership for all of you. Get that membership. I know many of you don't get the membership on the live stream. You get it after. But if you get it right now on the live stream, it will show on the live stream, right? Danky. Very danky. Super danky. Wow. Here we go. Glenlivet 18. First whiskey of the day. Let's make sure my palate is nice and salivated up. Every time I want to drink something, you guys ever had that feeling? I know some of you men had that feeling. You ever had that feeling you want to suck something up and your mouth just starts watering? I see the same thing with these zucchinis. Look at these zucchinis. Anyways, let's drink some. Ooh. There's a lot of dank right there. That's a lot of dank. That's very danky. Very danky. One of my favorite things about this whiskey, I'm not trying to sell you on this. Please don't buy this. I'm not trying to sell you on this, but this is my favorite Glenlivet. Glenlivet 18 is my favorite. And why do I show it often? Is because I show often the stuff that I like. There's so many other whiskeys that we could be showing in the streams. But sometimes I just want to go back to that girl that just treats me good. You know, sometimes I want to go back to that store that the manager just always says hi to me when I walk in the front door. Sometimes I always want to go to the grocery store that has no flies around the vegetables. Sometimes I just want to go back to the car wash that tells me that the second wash is free. Sometimes I just want to, jump in a pool with some trunks. Sometimes I just want to slap some people in the face, but sometimes I realize, wait a minute, I'm a man. I can't be slapping anybody in the face. And if I use my fist, well, straight to where. At the end of the day, for all of you watching, do what you like. Okay, just because there's people out here that don't like corn. If you don't like corn, that's okay. There's other people that like corn. If you want to eat corn every day and see it in the toilet, that's up to you. Up to you. Never, 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 never wipe your ass and not look. If you don't look, if you're one of those people that don't look, you're disgusting. But for all of you watching, I can guarantee you this is not going to give you explosive diarrhea. Not going to give you explosive diarrhea if you put it on the grill. 350 degrees is where we're locked in at. High on the grill would be 450 if it overdoes it by accident. But I will keep it around 350 on the grill. Let's drink the rest of this, and let me tell you why you shouldn't buy this. Here we go, why you shouldn't buy this Glenlivet 18. Who drinks whiskey? Nobody drinks whiskey. Here's the reason. It's no hype. Don't buy it. There's no hype. There's no clout. There's no clout, no. This also has citrus. There's a citrus of vanilla that you might not like. Don't buy it. It sucks. If you are one of these guys that is drinking whiskey with ice, absolutely buy this. If you drink ice with your whiskey, absolutely buy this. I can guarantee you your whiskey will be better in the long run if you keep it in ice for a whole hour. After the whole hour, sip it up. You're going to say, wow, this is the best water I've ever had in my life. You're going to forget all those notes. Those are going to be gone. But at the end of the day, one of the worst things about this bottle is, now, if anybody believes what I'm saying and doesn't think the opposite, something wrong with you. One of the worst things about this bottle is almost $150. That's the worst thing. I wish it was $500. I wish this was $500, man. If it was $500, oh Lord, I would love it. I would buy a bunch of them. I'll sell my house and buy a bunch of these and make a house out of it. That's how I think of this. Anyways, remember when you dip it in and you put that you put that nozzle. Always when you empty it out, you go too deep. Always put your nose on it. Make sure to put your nose on the hole just to know what it smells like after. Oh, in Spanish they say "que peste." That's what they say in Spanish. Oh, que peste. That's what they say. Cagazón. That's what they say in Spanish. Oh, by the way, there's also sandwich. For any of you Americans, there's a special sandwich if you go to a Spanish restaurant. If they sell burgers, ask them for the biggest cagazón hamburger that they have. He's going to say, coming right up. He's going to say, as a matter of fact, that's the best sandwich hamburger that we have here. So don't forget, don't ask for churros. Ask for churro for dessert, okay? Ask for churro for dessert. There you go, I'm teaching guys. You white folks, how many white folks we got out here? There you go, I'm white. But I'm tan over here. Anyways, enough of this Scotch whiskey. Now I know what it tastes like to be a Scotland, right? Again, here we go. Now we're going to do the whiskey challenge. Wait a minute. Before I do the whiskey challenge, do I drink another beer, chat room? Chat room, do I drink another beer? Ooh. Do I drink another beer, chat room? Boom, boom, boom. Let's pump it, let's pump it. Do I drink another beer? I need to know, man. Do I drink another beer? Let's pump it, let's pump it. Imagine going to McDonald's and asking them for the McDonald's beer. If McDonald's had a beer, damn, if McDonald's had a beer, I would be the first one reviewing it. McDonald's, McBeery, that'd be, I'd review it. I haven't gone to McDonald's I think since last year. Somebody's waiting for the beer chug. I can't do a beer chug if we're not getting. I just can't be. I can't be drinking so many beers, unless you guys Motivate me, right? If you motivate me with appreciation, there's a difference. It's like, how can I explain it? I told my friend one time, I go, why do you even go out with your wife? He goes, are you joking me? I go, yeah, I'm not joking you. She doesn't clean your dishes. She doesn't clean your house. Sometimes she don't even want to suck you up. What the hell are you taking your wife out? He goes, I don't know, because I don't know how to cook. That's what he said. And I'll never forget it. I said, you don't know how to cook? My man. And you know I have a channel. Chope, he goes, I don't have time to cook. That's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. I got a membership. That's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. Anyways, before anything, here's a challenge today on the stream. Okay? I'm going to be putting Bernheim whiskey up against a couple of whiskeys. I'm also going to be putting it up against this one because I think this one might win. I think this is going to win the stream. And for some of you, shout out to Nashville, but for all of you that don't know, I think you have an idea where this comes from, right? This says Nashville, but it comes from Indiana. We also have Tennessee whiskey, the best Tennessee whiskey you could get. George Dickel 15. And if you don't know, this is 100 proof. Matter of fact, 101. This is 101 proof, right? Do not buy the low proof George Dickels. It's not going to be the same. And then we're going to put this one in the mix. Now you're probably wondering, you're like, this guy's going to get trashed. A lot of you are probably thinking that. You know, I'm a professional. You know that, right? I'm a professional. I do not get trashed. I teach you how to cook. I mean, what more do you want, man? What more do you want? Okay, what are we gonna start? What are we gonna start off with? I kind of feel like I need to drink beer, though. Damn, I need to drink beer. I want to drink beer, man. If I get a good super chat, I'll bring out a beer. Huh? If I get a good super chat, I'll bring out a beer. How about that? Every big super chat I get, oh no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because then that means I'm gonna drink how many beers? No. Relax. Let me start off by drinking. Let me start off by drinking this one. This is 115 proof, 10 years, a limited edition. Don't forget to hit the like button, tap the screen a couple of times. Anybody out here that says something about the liver again, I swear to God, some of you have no idea how to drink. That's what it is. There's a lot of people that don't know how to drink. Did you know? Here's some facts. Did you know in the highest zone of population that has higher age, the ones that live to be longer, they tend to have alcohol every day in their meal. I'm just going to say Okinawa is a place in Japan. There is a certain city, I forgot what city in Japan, but it's close to Okinawa. I think it's called a green zone or the blue zone. If you can look it up on Google, it is the highest rating of age of humans that you can ever see. In Italy, there is also an zone area in Italy. In Japan, Japan. I think there's another place too. What's the other place? I think it's not Brazil, is it? No. Other places. I think it's Norway. Norway is another place. So these people, they drink alcoholic beverages. One of the alcoholic beverages in Japan they drink there's a certain wine and there's a certain thing called, it's like a Japanese wine. I forgot what it's called. What is it? What is it called? It's sweet. Anyways, the point of the matter is they drink that every day with their meals. In this other place, I think it's Norway, I think it is, they drink a heavy, strong alcoholic beverage. I forgot what it's called, but it's made of something, fermented something. In Italy, they drink wine. And they use pure products, and they use a lot of olive oil. Well, why is the age higher in some of these places? Is because they drink alcohol. the drinks that they have are just over here. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation to the appreciation that was sent in the chat room. Who was it that sent a little appreciation? Thank you so much in the chat room. Who was it? I don't even see. Oh, there we go. Alexander. Thank you so much, Alexander. Huge appreciation, Alexander. Reaper, you know what time it is. Win number one. Don't forget to send a super chat if you can. If you haven't, help out. Appreciate the stream. Okay, let me start with doing this. No sugar in this whiskey. Absolutely no sugar. No sugar at all. Let's see. 115 proof? God damn, 115 proof? Damn, that's crazy. Over here, April Nielsen says straight dookie. Thank you so much for the dookie appreciation. Why should I say straight dookie for? What was it? Because I said Italy? What was it? What was it I said? April, let me know. What was dookie? What was dookie about what I said? Mexico, they don't live forever. Is that what I said? People in Mexico, they don't live forever. They drink beer, and beer has a lot of sugar. Beer has a lot of sugar. 115 proof. 115 proof. Oof. Here we go. Who the hell said it's boring? You know what? Whoever said it's boring, you need to have some of this. Make sure to cook it in your air fryer. Yes, cook it in your air fryer. Who said this? Somebody said this bastard. Who's the bastard? Shout out to all of you. Anyways, for all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink a sip. Oh, man. The first one on the stream. The whiskey challenge out here. Bernheim 115. 115 proof. Let's drink a sip. This tastes like maple syrup on titties. Gotta be quite honest. That might be the best whiskey. I don't even think I need to drink the other whiskey. I don't even think I need to. This tastes like maple syrup and some titties. This is really good. 20th anniversary limited edition. 20th anniversary. When I reviewed this, I didn't say that. But I'm saying it now. Review is officially here. I don't think these other ones are going to be able to. This is a titty attack of maple syrup. This is crazy. You know what I don't like? I don't like being sticky. Oh, crap. How many of you like being sticky? Hell no. I hate being sticky, man. One thing I don't like in life is glitter. I hate glitter. I hate being sticky. Damn, this is. Cheers, all of you. What's the best Dior fragrance in the world? It's up to you. What do you think? What do you think I'm going to say? Here we go. I gotta drink a beer, man. That's heavenly. You guys pick. You guys pick. You guys pick. You guys pick. Here's one. Here's one. There's one. I'm not gonna drink all of them. All right. I'm just picking one. Here's another one. Ooh, I got whole garden. I got that whole garden. Yes, I do. Here's another beer. Here's another beer. Ichiban, one of the best Japanese beers. Estrella Jalisco, one of the best, maybe the best Mexican beer. Corona Familiar is right there with it. Whole garden. Am I gonna have a hoe? Hoe Gordon? Is that what we're gonna have? You guys tell me. You guys tell me. Hoe Gordon? There you go. I need to pick one more. I need to pick one more based on our analytics. Our analytics are telling us that we need to pick one more. Uno más. Uno más. Uno más. That's what I always say. I want to say. Uno más. She says one dip only. Uno más. Uno más. You got to say. Just one dip, and then dip is done. Uno más. Or we do this. Oh, we do this. Oh man, look at this. This is. Yes, this is a trifecta. Quadfecta. 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 Again, I have a bunch of other beers in my refrigerator here outside. I have two refrigerators. I have one inside. I have one outside. That's what it is to live in Miami. Okay, so what are we picking out here? Are we picking Hoe Gordon? Are we picking Hoe Gordon? Are we picking the German beer that I just said? It's called Bitba, Ichiban. X-Ray Jalisco, Hoe Gordon. I like the hoe. It makes me feel like I'm in a garden full of hoes. I like this one because it's Bit Burger. It's like a nothing burger, but a real burger, right? Estrella Jalisco. I like Estrella Jalisco because I like Mexicans. I like Mexicans. Mexicans are cool. You know, they're the hardest working people here in the USA. Mexicans are the hardest working people here in the U.S. You thought an American was the hardest working? No. Americans pay Mexicans to work. Mexicans the hardest worker here in the USA. Oh, we're gonna have we're gonna have Ichiban. What are we gonna do out here? Which one are we doing? Look, if you guys don't tell me, we're just gonna be staring at these beers all day. We're gonna stare at these beers all day. If you guys don't tell me, I got all day, baby. I got all day to stare at these beers. Which one are we gonna have? Somebody says, what's a German beer? I don't even know. It's called a nothing burger. Bitburger. It's a Pilsner, premium Pilsner. We had it at the beginning of the stream. Somebody says, excited for 50. Who the hell keeps on saying I'm excited? I'm 160 years old. 166 years old. Over here is somebody in the chat room. Somebody in the chat room says, yes, true Africans be doing good as well. Wait. Somebody says Africans be doing overtime as well. What Africans? What you talking about? Africans, what are you talking about? Over here, somebody says, yeah, drink the Pilsner. Somebody says, in Wisconsin, I'm not going to read that. Anybody that lives in Wisconsin is cooked. Anybody. Edwin, there we go, Edwin. Thank you so much. Edwin said 4 quarters. No, he said 8 quarters. Damn. Do the Mexican. Cut the pizza. Little Caesars. I didn't understand that one. I didn't understand that. Wait a minute. Let me repeat this again. I didn't get that joke. It went above me. Edwin, $2. No, I'm not gonna say it. Edwin, 4 quarters super chat. No, not 4 quarter. 8 quarter super chat. Even better. Let me read that joke again. It might have been a joke. How do Mexicans cut their pizza? Little Caesar. Why the hell did I just read to drink the Mexican beer? How? In what part of the sentence that he sent a super chat did it say drink the beer? I don't know where I got that, but he said a joke there. It was funny. There you go. There's a laugh. I think that was the worst joke ever. Edwin. I wish you could have saved your 8 quarters. That was such a bad joke. I can't even Phil Rebus could show up and say, "Do you want to be a millionaire?" And I say, "Yeah." He said, "Can you repeat what he said?" And they'll give you four options: drink the Mexican beer, cut some Caesar pizza. He'll say another option: drink the Mexican beer, cut the pizza. And he'll say another option: cut the pizza, drink the Mexican beer, and then the other one's gonna be all of above. I might pick all of above, man, and I'll be a loser, and I'll probably be not a millionaire. Shout out to Regis Filberts. But for all of you watching, you guys don't want to pick, so I'm gonna pick. I want to feel like I'm around hoes. But you know what? I don't like hoes. So we're going to put that on the side. You thought I liked hoes, but I don't. Why don't I not like hoes? Hoes, you trip over them, right? Hoes, you trip over them. And also, hoes, they stink. Estrella Jalisco, why am I not picking Mexican beer? Because Mexicans, they're too short to win the World Cup. Messi's short enough. He's 5'7". He can win the World Cup with his team. You need to be Messi in the World Cup. FIFA World Cup. Now, am I going to drink a Japanese beer? Maybe. But this stream was revolving around this German beer. I don't like to say this, but this is a long time ago. This is when I was like 18. When I was 18, I was playing tennis one day. There was a German girl that took out her titties while I was playing tennis. Yes, I was playing tennis in the hot, scorching heat. And she took out her titties just because I think she probably found me attractive playing tennis and sweating. I know you've seen me sweating, some of you. I think she thought that, and she wanted me to go look. I did look, her titties. And at the end of the match, my friend said, "Did you see that?" I said, "Yes, I saw that." I got her number and I spoke to her. She's a German woman. Well, she's not German. She was like my age, but now she's a German woman. She's married. But when I was 18, she showed me her titties. Why did she show me her titties? I think she just wanted me to ask her for her number, and I did. I got her email. I got her number. She went back to Germany, and she was a teacher. I didn't know she was a teacher. Now that I say that, enough of this Japanese beer. She was a teacher, and she wanted to come back to South Florida and be with me. But I told her I didn't want to be with her. I told her she's beautiful. She's beautiful, but I don't really know her as you can see. I've only talked to her through phone call and talking to her in person, and it wasn't anything that I was able to take her out to the date when I was a young 18-year-old, right? Again, I'm a full-grown adult. I'm 166 years old. But I do remember her because at the time, I think the World Cup was going on and Germany had won. I think Germany had won at that time. It was mid 2000s or around mid 2000s. I think Germany had won the World Cup FIFA. And yeah, man, she was a teacher taking off her bra in front of me just because she wanted me to approach her, and I did. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I'm drinking some German beer. And I think German beer needs a little bit more praise here in the USA. They do good beer, man. Every country does something good. Germans do good beer. Italians, they do like to do good wine, very light wine. The beer is horrendous. Don't drink a beer from Italy. It's horrendous. Russians, they do the best vodka. Best vodka. Russians do the best vodka in Iceland. Icelanders do the best fermented shark. I mean, I can keep on going, right? That's good. Okay, let's start by putting these. Let's put these vegetables on the grill. Make sure that we don't get Damn, I need to change this thong now. Make sure that we don't get explosive diarrhea. You know, there's a thing going around. So we're gonna put this on the grill. Let's start by putting this on the grill. And for all of you watching, this is the beer that I'm currently having. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, hit like button if you haven't. Let's start putting this on the grill, and let's take one more plunge at this. This is really good. This is a good beer to have with dinner. Good beer to have with dinner. Let's put these zucchinis on the grill again. You're gonna put them like exactly how you see it. You will not flip them on the grill. You're gonna put them exactly like that. All right. Let's kill any parasite or anything that's in here. All right, let's do that. Let's put it on the grill, and we're gonna put the steak. Okay, the barbecue is good. All right, so here's my beautiful New York strips. I think you guys are in, all right? You gotta flip it, all right? You gotta flip it. You gotta flip it. We're gonna be drinking this. Next whiskey to drink is gonna be here. And before we do that, again, I do recommend you get this beer. It's nice. I'm gonna show it one more time. This is the last time I show it. Bitburger. It's a good pilsner. This is a good one to have with hamburgers, steak, meats, and I wouldn't suggest this. I don't think I would suggest it with chicken. Hamburgers, steaks, and meats. That's what I recommend that. It's a good one. Okay, so we're gonna drink the next whiskey to go up against this. Before we do that, we gotta flip this. And I'm using a different thong now, right? Let's flip it one time. Let's flip it one time. Damn, that smells amazing. Amazing that smells. Okay, so for the zucchinis on the grill. Zucchini is officially on the grill. And now we're going to do Speedy Gonzales. Speedy Gonzales whiskey sipping. I'm going to go straight on to do this one. No. I'm going to go straight on to do this one. This is Nashville Bourbon Company. Small batch straight rye whiskey that's cast strength aged for 7 years. 106.82 proof. 106.82 proof. And again, if you see in the back, what do I think of Nashville? Well, I think I visited one time, but Memphis, Tennessee is the only place that I really know. I remember going to Memphis, Tennessee, and all the white girls, they loved me. All the white girls loved me because I was a little bit tan. A little bit tan. This is when I was a kid. But the adults didn't like that I was tan. Kind of weird, right? The adults didn't like that I was tan. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think when I was a kid like that. I'm going to say a kid, like, how old was I? Maybe teenager. Okay, here we go. Let's drink that. That is. That's good, man. That's good. Nashville Barrel. Again, this is not that. This is not from that. This is from This is Indiana Juice. But I do want to tell you guys, it's an exceptional whiskey. It's an exceptional whiskey. Wow. That is good. They should be very proud of the whiskey they make. Here goes, drinks up. That is divine. That is insanely good. It has fruits too. That is good. Now we're gonna put both of these up against each other, right? A wheated whiskey, which is almost like a bourbon whiskey, right? Wheated whiskey, almost like it's not almost. It's a wheated whiskey, but if any of you don't know, it's almost like a bourbon whiskey. You're not gonna know the difference if you're not an expert, right? There's a wheated whiskey. Means there's a higher percentage of wheat than corn. Anyways, there's a rye whiskey. It has a higher percentage of rye whiskey than corn. There you go. There you go. You learned your lesson, right? I'm not here to teach and I'm not trying to learn anything. I hate when people tell me, oh, what's the Nashville? I hate when people ask, what's the Nashville? You think I give a damn what the Nashville is? I'm not trying to make a whiskey. I'm not trying to make a whiskey. You think I'm trying to make a whiskey? What do you think I'm trying to make gasoline in the back of my freaking backyard so that I can drink the gasoline? Nah, man. I'm not trying to make moonshine. Nah, man. Oh shit! I gotta put this. I gotta put this beer away. It's getting the. It's sweating. It's sweating. I gotta put this beer away. Let's put the beer away. Anybody that doesn't like me, congratulations. Thank you for watching. Point of matter is, this is really good. Really, really good. Again, is it better than the Birmingham? I'm just going to say this. You already know I tell you the truth, right? You guys are the appreciations that I have on a daily basis, and I appreciate you guys. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Do me a favor if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. And also, there's a poll in the chat room. Hit the poll. I learned from you guys. You're like, what the hell does that mean? I learned from you guys. Each one of you has a different personality. And I'm the leader here. I'm the leader here. I don't like to put anybody on the stream because I used to do that. It just doesn't work out. People trying to flex on me. Why would you want to flex on me, man? Come on. You don't know. Don't be. Some people try to flop on me. Don't be flopping. Here goes. Let's drink the rest of this. That is so good. So far, this is the best whiskey on the stream. Mansfield Barrel Company, small batch straight rye whiskeys, can strength, 7 years, 53.4% ABV, 106.84. This is the best whiskey on the stream. Best whiskey on the stream. Unlike this one has darker fruits. This one has a subtle. It has a subtle it has fruits on here, but it has like a subtle, almost like a there's like a little stone fruit action and then stone fruit action and bam, hits you with like a juicy tangerine or something with a good rye. There's balance. It almost gets into the peppermint kind of. I don't need to tell you the notes. I don't need to tell you notes. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. I don't need to tell you. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. By the way, watch of the day. You want to see the watch of the day? You want to see the watch of the day? This is insanely good. Watch of the day today is, I'm not showing unless you want to see it. Watch of the day, Reaper Crew. Always wear a watch. I wear a watch every day. I need to know what time it is. Always. Every part of the day. You only live once. Don't lose track of the time. You can lose track of the day. You can lose track of what day it is, but never lose track of the time. You can lose track of Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but never lose track of the time of the day. It's a very, very much of an easy thing to do. Who cares if it's Saturday? Who cares if it's Friday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Domingo, Saturday, Sábado, Sábado Gigante. Just know what time it is. You're waking up at 7 a.m., you know what time it is. You're going to take a shower at 8 a.m., you know what time it is. You get in a shower at 8:30, too much time. To get in a shower at 8:15, you know what time it is. Let's drink some. That is so good. Best whiskey on the stream so far. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to lose. It doesn't mean that it's not going to lose. It could lose. It could lose. It could definitely lose. So how do we make this lose? Well, first off, if I'm drinking a rye whiskey, I'm gonna put this up against a rye whiskey, right? So I'm going to put a rye whiskey on here. Chat room, I see you, chat room, April Neal. Glad to have Edwin, April Neal. Farm Kitty, yes, we need more ranches. We do need more ranches. Jim in the chat room. Melania in the chat room. We got Melania, 907. William, I see you. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Be part of the chat room every day. Enjoy the chat room. Unlike another chat room that has 1,000 subscribers. I mean, unlike another channel that has 1,000 people in the chat room that you can't see anybody, you're VIP right now. Okay, so what am I drinking? Heaven Hill, Crane to Glass. I'm going to tell you the proofing now. I don't even know the proofing. If I was to guess what the proofing is on this one, I would guess this to be 116.7. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me figure this out. Proofing, I don't even know. So 116.7? Yeah. Oof, I was wrong. 123.2 proof. Straight rye whiskey. 123.2 proof. Why the hell did I say 117? I should have said 120 something. It doesn't smell like 120 something whiskey. Honestly. One thing I like about this is the top. You know, this comes from Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill is distillery. Yes, Heaven Hill Distillery. It does say Heaven Hill, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, here we go. If I was to say what's going to be the best whiskey, I don't know, man. It's not going to be George. I don't think it's going to be George Zickles. This one, I don't think it's. I should have brought a different whiskey out here, but I put George Zickles, so that's okay. Maybe I should have put that one first. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Damn. Here we go. Ooh. Edwin, good to see you, Edwin. I hope you have a good night. I know Edwin says that he's leaving because he has to charge his Tesla. His Tesla takes about 10 hours to charge, so he has to leave. So I appreciate you, but sometimes it's not good to have a Tesla. You gotta leave the party early. That's what it is. Hey, Reaper, I gotta leave the party early because my Tesla gotta charge it up. Gotta charge it up. It takes it 10 hours. I see you. RC? Where's RC at? You know what? You know who has the real RC? Edwin. He got that real remote control car. Here we go, drinks up. You guys are probably, what is this guy saying? Somebody in the chat room has a Tesla. His name is Edwin. And I feel like some Teslas, it's like a remote control car, right? Cheers, all of you. Damn. Ooh. That's strong, man. Damn, that's strong. That's just good, but it's strong. Wow. I've never experienced how strong this was till now. That is very strong. Do me a favor, we're almost at April Neal. Promote it. Let's hit the like. Tap the screen a couple times. Let's get those likes up. The faster you get the like, the faster you hit the like. The faster you hit the like, the faster I put this on the grill. Again, this was cold when I took it out. It should be room temp by now. This is very heavy. 123. Man, that's... Somebody said arriba. You know what arriba means? For some of you that do not know, there's a tale that says arriba means run, like go, but it's not that. Back in the days, there was two Mexican people that were very, very, very popular. There was one Mexican that he reported on some of the things and some of the rumors. And in Mexico, a Mexican dude told me this. I gotta believe what I believe. Whatever, I don't believe it. Whatever. He said, "Arriba is not from a cartoon. Arriba is not from a character. Arriba is not from an actor. It's not from a saying. But arriba means." He says that a Mexican friend, a Mexican worker, a long time ago, he said. Everybody thinks it's that, but it's not that. Oh, what is it? He goes, there was a guy that found infidelity in his wife. And when he walked in on his best friend with his wife, his best friend was saying, arriba. And why are we always saying arriba? Because she was on the floor. And he was telling her to get on the bed. But she was so lazy on the floor, she wasn't getting in bed. So he was saying arriba. And he was hearing it. He was ready to walk in. He's like, what? Who's saying arriba? He walked in, this is in Mexico. I'm not Mexican, by the way. It's just a story. He walked in on his best friend, telling his naked girlfriend, naked wife, spouse on the floor, with her legs wide open, and he's the dude, his best friend's fat butt, Sing, arriba, 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 arriba. He was telling her to get on the bed. So that's where the word arriba, arriba means. So any of you Americans, don't use that word unless you're trying to tell a woman, arriba, 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 arriba. I don't believe what he said, though. It was a long time ago. My coworker, he was so stupid. He was short, Mexican. I told him, why are you even working here? You should be working like in construction, doing some roofs, doing some eagles. I'll never forget it. His name was Julio. Never forget it. He was like on a top pallet. He's like, you want me to jump down? Don't jump down, man. And then he says there's a saying that he used to say, and he would like, he looked like Messi. He looks like a Mexican Messi. That's what he looked like. He looked like a Mexican Messi. Back in the days, Messi would have the haircut, a stupid haircut. He looked like a Mexican Messi. There you go. There you go. Now, shout out to Julio. I'll never forget him. My friend Oscar will never forget him either. My friend Oscar was Cuban. This was how many years ago? 1, 2. It was like 2 decades ago. 2 decades ago. 2 decades ago. I'm going to come back and drink that. Mexican Messi, yeah. Julio, Mexican Messi. Dude, he was short, quick, stupid. He had a mustache. He was quick. I thought he played soccer. He didn't play soccer. He said, football? He goes to say football. He said, football? Ah, la verga. That's what he said. I said, what the hell is that la verga mean? Ah. And he just walked away. You don't play football? I thought you played football. Ah, you can hear him fall away. Let me check the zucchini. Zucchini is ready to rock and roll. Now, since zucchini is ready to rock and roll, guess what? I'm gonna be putting the zucchini out here. It's gonna be thick. It's gonna be thick, but I need to put the zucchini in here. So what did I do? I opened up the grill. So there's gonna be, now I flipped the zucchini. The zucchini is completely flipped, so it should get grill lines. I don't want any grill lines, but we're gonna probably get grill lines. Let's take the zucchini out, all right? But I need to get a plate for that zucchini. Shout out to Julio, man. Nobody in the Mexican squad is called Julio. I think Jose would be a Mexican name, right? I don't even know why am I talking? Why do we get to Mexican people, man? Mexican people are cool, man. I don't have a friend that's Mexican. I haven't had in a long time. Do I have a Mexican friend? I don't think I do. In Miami? Nah. I don't. Let me see. Nope. Looks good. Shout out to the tan. Let's put the zucchini out here. I don't want the zucchini to get in the grill line, so let's take it out. And before anything, let's drink the rest of this whiskey. Okay, so what did you learn here? So far, you learned is if you want to get a little bit of char, keep it on the grill for a good amount of time. Char makes your zucchini taste amazing. If you don't want char, you can do this on the propane gas tank. If you have a propane gas tank, you're not going to be able to do this char. It's not going to taste the same. You're going to taste gas. That's what you're going to taste. You're going to taste gas. So on here, these are the zucchinis. Look good. I didn't want to put too much char on here, but I did want to put a little bit of char. And the char is going to make this taste how it is. It's going to give it that extra flavor, and it's just going to be fantastic, right? For all of you watching, we're going to put this inside, but I want to take a bite out of one of these, but it's too hot. So I'm going to let this fan hit this. Is this the best whiskey on stream? In doubt, I'm going to say there's no doubt here. I'm not putting this in the best. This is not going to be in the best realm of the whiskey. Right now, the best is the Nashville Barrel Company. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drink the George Dickel 15. You never know. This one might win. But we need to cook these amazing New York strips. The main thing on the stream is the New York strips, and I want to cook it perfect. So you're probably wondering, how do you cook it perfect? First off, I need to make sure that it's very hot. And it is hot right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the grill. These New York strips, let's put it on the grill. It smells amazing, and I can't wait to put it on the grill. Let's go on and do these New York strips. I'm going to come back and buy one of these, and I'll tell you how that seasoning is. I just want to report back. You hear the sizzle? The smell is so intense. The smell is so good. I need to report back. It is exceptional. It's good. The smell is, god dang, the smell is amazing. I love the smell. I love it. It smells amazing. Good. And let's make sure that steak, these New York strips, become perfect. I'm going to have a bite of this, but I need to go back. I'm going to close the grill real quick. I had it opened. I don't want to get too many flames, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's so hot. It's boiling. This is boiling, man. Wow, that's good. I can't wait to take my first bite. I want to see. Oh, it's a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. How this? We're gonna have a bite, but I'm gonna. Is this the bite I'm gonna have? I don't know, man. It's freaking hot. Let's flip the New York strips. Those New York strips smell amazing. I just, I don't know if I've ever made New York strips that good. I gotta be honest. It smells insanely insane. I don't know if you guys can smell what I smell, but I don't think you do. So for all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink this. Is it going to be the best whiskey on the stream? I only put 4 whiskeys on the stream, right? Well, I did put 5. Scotch whiskey doesn't count. This is George Dickel, 15. Let's see. Is this the best one? No, this is 15 years. This has more age than all of these whiskeys. Does age matter? Does age matter? Sometimes it does if you're with a woman that's 50 years old and you're 25 years old. What are you doing? That used to be me. Here we go. Let's drink this up. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Now that I do that, I think this should be cold already, right? Okay, so verdict on these, verdict on the zucchini. I have to say, the zucchini is good, but I want to have the thicker piece. This is the thickest piece of the zucchini that I have. Let me give you the verdict on the thickest piece. I had one that wasn't too thick. It was good, but let's try this one. It's missing something. It's missing salt. That's all it's missing. It's just missing salt. It's really good. Really good. But it's missing salt. And that should be a learning curve for some of you. When you're biting into something, if you feel like it's missing something, the only thing it should be missing is salt. Right? This is missing salt, which you put salt on here is going to be exceptional. So far, I just want to take another one more bite. I don't want to take another bite, but I want to take another bite. It's really good. So a little bit of salt. You know how Salt Bae does it. Salt Bae. I'm going to do this chart up one. Oh, my Lord. That's the one we have. That's my appetizer. So all it's missing is salt. So all you have to do is, listen to this. Recipe on here. I use the sweet Kinder's. Is this it? Yeah, Kinder's sweet. Sweet heat has chipotle. There's a little bit of a tang, a little bit of spiciness, but it's perfect. But to make this perfect, you do need to add some salt. All right, I will add salt inside. I'm not gonna add it here. It's exceptional. It's good. Did I mess up putting salt? I did. But the good thing is that I could do it after. If any of you watching, this is one of the main keys when you're cooking, tutorial cooking. Never put salt at the beginning of the stream if you don't know that you don't have to put salt. So, for example, if you're using a seasoning and it says it has salt, right? It says it has salt. You think it has salt, but then you serve it to your guests or something. You can't serve this to your guests like this. You got to put salt. Why? Because some of these seasonings, they don't have the appropriate amount of salt that makes this perfect. So you have to just pop it in there with a little bit of salt. It's good. Are we doing the wooden planket? I think so, right? Wooden planket today? Looks good, but it looks a little bit tilty, doesn't it? Looks a little bit tilted, like it's gonna tilt this way. I think it looks good now. Okay, so what's the main thing you're gonna do on this nuke strip? Make sure the corner of the nuke strips get nice and cooked up. So what you want to do is, if you have a rack, by the way, this is what I'm drinking, man. If you have a rack, put the fat side on the rack. Flip them. So there's three of them. Flip on the flip them on the fat side. That's how you finish it up. This is exceptional. Okay, the New York strips are about done. They smell amazing. Again, I bought very simple New York strips, but I did pick them out. There was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 New York strips. Do you know how much I paid for the New York strips today? I paid good money, but I picked out the best New York strips. And tomorrow I'm gonna do. I was gonna do the tri-tip tomorrow, but I want to do short ribs. I was supposed to do short ribs today, but it didn't happen. Man, I'm so thankful for my streams and my channel and everything we have going. I'm so thankful. You guys don't understand how thankful I am. I'm very thankful. Okay, so let's put the whiskeys on here that we've had. There's the whiskeys that we've had. So the best whiskey on the stream, I'm gonna tell you right now. Man. On the stream, here's Viral Cooking New York Strip Steak with a whiskey challenge. And the tutorial of cooking, I told you everything you need to do. The fat is getting cooked up. It's going to be quick. Don't worry, it's going to be quick. Those New York strips are done. I'm going to put them on here. You're going to see them. You're going to see them soon. So far, 2 beers down. 2 beers down, a lot of whiskey. 2 beers down, a lot of whiskey. So what's the best whiskey in the stream? Best whiskey on the stream. What's the best whiskey? We got 50 likes on the stream. A bunch of people have watched. RC, good to see. RC got that membership. I see you, RC. He said, "What whiskey should I buy for the weekend?" You should buy. I know he doesn't have the money, so here we go. Maker's Mark French Oak, 46. It's 30 some dollars. Maker's Mark French Oak, 46. That's what you should buy. If you don't buy that one, get the Maker's Mark Cask Strength. It's about under $40. If you get the need to spend less, Benchmark Bonded, $20. All right, RC, shout out to RC. Thanks so much, RT. Or no, don't buy 10. No, I know I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it right now. Okay? I'm not feeling that. Not top floor, bonded, or single barrel. No wait. Scratch single barrel. Bonded. That's it. Just get the Benchmark bonded. I don't even know what to say. Top floor is one of my favorite though. Benchmark, get a benchmark, but bonded, get the bonded. Okay, let's put the stakes. RC, thank you so much for being a member. Shout out to member, RC. Okay, let's put the New York strips on here. I've honestly done a good job with these New York strips. It looks beautiful. So let's put them on here. Can you guys even see? So sad. You guys can't, can you? Oh man, we went low. We went too low. Relax. Let's get this. You see now? Yes. You see now? Oof. Oof. If only I could put. If only I could put, honestly, If only I could put a little bit more enthusiasm on this amazing, amazing New York strips. Look at these New York strips. I don't know if you could tell because this camera is a live stream. It's not a real camera. Right? Live stream doesn't show you like how it really looks. I feel like that's what it show. It doesn't show you how it really looks. I don't know, man. I feel that, my lady. I just don't feel that it shows exactly what you're seeing. Right? It's exceptional. It's beautiful. Let me just show you one time. Look at the New York strip. And it's gonna be bleeding a little bit. That's fine. Let me look at. Oh, why? God dang. I did an amazing job. I did an amazing job. An amazing job. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. I did an I'm just gonna I'm gonna present it like this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna present it like this because damn. Exceptional. The juices are flowing. Damn. Oof. Exceptional. Okay, so we have to rank the best whiskey on the stream. We got to rank the best whiskey on the stream. Yes. Ranking the best whiskey on the stream is pretty easy if you think about it. Before I rank the best whiskey on the stream, damn. Dude, wow. Wow. That's exceptional. New York Strip. Let's end the poll in the chat room. A total of 200 votes, but we need to get those likes up. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you're new, subscribe. Let's end the poll. About 200 votes. Here we go, 200 votes in the chat room. Which is the best steak? Your favorite steak? 45% said ribeye steak. 28% said New York Strip, which I made right here. 18% said filet mignon. Filet mignon is the worst steak piece. Porterhouse is 9%. Porterhouse has the filet mignon, so you should have picked filet mignon. Porterhouse is the best. Well, if I was to rank it, ribeye number 1, Porterhouse number 2, New York Strip number 3, and filet mignon last place. Filet mignon, you'll never see me cook filet mignon. Filet mignon is the worst piece of meat you could purchase. Why is the worst? Because it doesn't have a lot of fat. And sometimes you do need. Oh shit! Look, I want to make sure that this isn't run. Reaper Crew. I'm gonna drink the rest of this. I'm gonna tell you which is the best whiskey on the stream. But maybe you already know. Maybe you already know. The best whiskey in the stream. That whiskey is so good. How do I rank them? Damn. Here we go. Number 1 on the stream. Nashville Barrel Company Rye Whiskey. Number 1 on the stream. Number 1 in the stream. Number 2 in the stream. Number 2 in the stream. Bernheim 20th anniversary. 10-year. I lost the rest of this beer. Damn. Wait a minute. Wait, we gotta save it. We gotta save it. We gotta throw them. Yes. We gotta save it. Second base, Bernheim. It's so good. It's so good. Third base. I honestly really want to say this. But there's so much going on with these other whiskeys. I can't say it's the best one. Maybe in a hot day it'd be different. Right now I have the AC on. In front of me. It's not as hot as you might think. Third place, Heaven Hill. Again, rewind. First place, Nashville Barrel Company 7-year rye whiskey. Bernheim 20-year anniversary, 115 proof, 10-year whiskey. Heaven Hill Grains to Glass, third place. Who gives a damn about last place? George Dickel, 15. This is so good, but we put good whiskeys on the stream. Like, how can you complain, right? You can't complain. We put good whiskeys on the stream. All these whiskeys are so good. You just honestly, you can't complain. You can't complain. For all of you, I think it's time for us to end the stream, right? I'm going to end the stream right now. You know what time it is, Ripper Crew. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Is this New York Strip the real deal? Oh, shit. Is this New York Strip? Is this New York Strip the real deal? If it hangs, you see how it hangs? If it hangs, it's good. That's so good. I'm blessed to have money. I'm blessed and I'm thankful. Play to the Lord. Play to the Lord above. Play to the Lord above. I am thankful that I know how to cook. I'm thankful that I have money. I am thankful that I'm healthy. I am thankful that I have a community. I'm thankful that I have people that love me in the chat room. People that enjoy my content. I'm thankful that all of you are here. I'm thankful that Ripper Crew, you know what time it is, 1 number 1. I'm thankful they were the number 1 cooking stream on YouTube. I'm thankful that they were number 1 trending viral whiskey stream on YouTube on a weekly basis. I am thankful that we have our logo staying strong. That's me on a barrel. I like to drink whiskey. And for all of you watching, Ripper Crew, I'm going to end the stream right now. Huge shout outs to RC. I see you, RC. Huge shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over the moon. Shout outs to the Coast Guard and shout outs to the doctors, nurses that clapping them cheeks. Shout outs to all the nurses that got that beautiful round booty. Shout outs to all the essential workers that are working because in the future, you're not going to have a job. The robots are going to take it. Shout outs to my members. Welcome to the membership club. Shout outs to my subscribers and all my ranches, the super chatters today. Thank you so much. I know it's a hard month. We're going to get the super chats rolling next month. Or maybe tomorrow. You never know. We might have $1,000 stream. You never know. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Fantastic stream. We hit that bell on the head. Scotch whiskey. Drink Scotch whiskey before you drink American whiskey. You'll know how to appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. it's time for me to sign out. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Win number one. Hit the like button for the video and shout out to April Neal. Look at the bracelet, beautiful. Let's end the stream right now. Bunch of people watching. You guys are amazing. Reaper officially sign out. What do I gotta say at the end of the stream? I want to say one thing at the end of the stream. Make sure if your girl wants to eat your ass, you dump her. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Never let a woman eat your ass. That's a good one. Near strip. Amazing. I can't wait to have it. Mentally, I feel like somebody just asked me, "What are we supposed to lick the women's ass?" Come on, man. Time for me to sign the hell up out of here. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Win number one. Hit the like button, subscribe. This is the most adult cooking stream, whiskey stream you'll ever see in live. I see you. Wait, we gotta say, there's some straight dookie out here. What straight dookie? Dude, I'm empty. I'm empty. Kiko, what you at, Kiko, man? I need an unlimited supply of this. Damn, I'm gonna make some fried rice this week. Anyways, Reaper